Okay, started the video again. I am going to, before I go positioning these in place, I went ahead and I cut some 3-inch pieces to use as spacers. But what I need to do before we do that is we need to get the sides closed up. So again, take your strips, put them on the inside, on the sides here. Put one on each side. So I got one there. And I got one over here. And then when we fold up the side, we're just going to fold it up to where they just meet like that. Let me get this stuck down and I'll give you a better view of what it should look like when they're up there and they meet. Just like that. See, these pieces are still loose. So there. You shouldn't have hardly any black showing there whatsoever. It'll go together like that. Because what we're going to do is we're going to take another one and fold it the opposite direction and cover on the outside so it will sturdy up. I only pull off one side at a time. So it will sturdy this up. And I did cut angles on these pieces because sometimes it will interfere. Let's see here. Okay, so see, this is in the corner itself. I only peel off one side at a time. Stick that down. And then I'm going to stick this one down. And again, burnish the edge. That's going to make it stick better, like that. Okay. So you're going to do that with all 4 corners. I want you to put those on first. So we actually have a box. So get the inside one in. And then go ahead and put the outside one on. Okay, come on. Like that. Peel this back. And you can see how my edges, let's see, there. You just want them to just match. That you're seeing, that's the black paper from the hinge right here, this hinge. So you want them to match. Then you want to fold it over again. And this is going to be your test as well. Because by the time you get all of these done, you're going to test it with your lid, and then you're going to know before you go any further if something isn't going to fit. So there's that one. Get the one on the other side in. Okay. Burnish these down. I'm going to go ahead and peel both of these off so that they're both ready to go. Okay, pull it up. And really what needs to happen is your piece here, the side piece should set just inside. These, the outside corner matches up, but the chipboard, the liner chipboards should sit just, the one that sits on the side should be 1/8 of an inch total narrower than your outside piece. because it's like a 1/16 of an inch each side that you're going to lose with the chipboard. So that's the way you're going to know that it's working. But you're going to know as soon as you get all these strips on as well, because it's going to take, oops, cut this one off a little bit. Okay, burnish. And then I got one more to put on. Okay. All right. Now, the way you test to find out, your lid should fit directly over the top, and those black line-up pieces should be inside, just like that. Whoops. See how this lip sticks up right here? This lip sticks up. That's your alignment piece. So your top should go flush down all the way around with that alignment piece. That's how you're going to know that you've got it right. Because if it doesn't fit on there properly, then you need to make an adjustment somewhere. But that's the way it should go. It should totally fit. And this is so big, I can't even hardly get it in the picture. That's how it should fit, just down flush. And this little lip kind of sticks out just a little bit, but you know, it's going to do that. But once you get your hinge on here, it's going to hold it shut. It's going to hold it shut. It won't do that anymore. It looks funny right now, but it will be just, usually I've not had one not work when I was done with it. So anyway, now back to this in here, the 3-inch pieces that I cut. I'll lay it down, see if I can do it that way. I am going to, let's see, do it this way. Okay, I'll demonstrate with one, and this, because this is so big I can't really get it all in there. So I'm going to take this piece here, and I'm going to put it in here, and I'm going to push. Can you see? Okay, so I put this is the spacer. I'm going to slide it in there, and I'm going to take on this side, and I'm going to push that up against there. And that's going to give you your 3-inch spacing. So I'm going to pull it out. I'm going to take my tape off here on that side. And I know, like I said, this is so big I can't even hardly get it in there to show you. But the tutorial has got pictures in it. So I pulled the tape off. Okay, so I'm going to lay this in here just like this on top of that, but don't put any pressure on it because it'll stick if you do. And then I'm going to push this over like this, push it over there, and then I'm going to smear this down. That's going to give me a 3-inch all the way down. And then I'm going to flip this over, and you're not going to be able to see it very well, but I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to do the exact same thing. The tape's already off on that side. So I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to flip it over, get my keyboard out of the way before I really do something wrong. And again, here's my 3-inch piece. I'm going to shove it all the way to the back. This is the same side. I just did the other side. And I'm going to push this all the way over. And then I'm going to stick my hand down in there and smear it down. Okay, then once you get it down, take your bone folder and push it in there and work it really good so that it sticks really well. Okay, now, let's see, did I already pull the tape off this side? No. So then see that the tape is still on this side here. So I'm going to get that tape off of there, and it's already in place. And I'm going to stick it down. And that way you will know that you will have it straight up and down with your 3 inches. Let's see, this one has to come off too. And then you're going to repeat the process with the other side. Okay, so that your box looks just like that. And I will be back.